Well guys, welcome back to the channel. So, if you guys can tell in the video, I used my skid loader. I was trying to keep this tractor a secret from you guys till I worked on it. But as you've seen in my terrible drone shots, I do own a WD-45 diesel. Yes, I'll show you guys now. I'm trying to sell it because it's sat in the barn for like however many years I've owned it, and like, man, I got too many projects. So I'm just ready to sell it all and start fresh. But I have no use for a WD-45 diesel, nor do I need that 45 diesel. It's just sitting in the barn rotting away. So got a lot of guys interested in it. It supposedly runs but has foot clutch out of it. So I was dragging it with the skid loader to make sure the motor was free. They just graded the road, so I went down to where it's pavement to get better traction, not tear up the road. And my dad was operating my skid loader, and pop is all he heard. He kicked in that 2-speed and pop. And then I didn't see anything. Told him to keep on going, and now look, and there's just freaking 20-gallon hydraulic oil on the ground. I'm like, whoa. Stop, shut it off. And yeah, we have blown something underneath the cab here. And I can't tell you what, but whatever it is yeah, gonna be quite dandy. And as you guys know in the previous video, yeah, I just had put bearings and the seals and this wheel and hub. And you know what? To drag it on my trailer, I had to take all the hubs and wheels back off, take the drive gear off the hub, and so I'll roll freely. So I gotta take it all back apart, put it all back together. Yeah, I'm ready for a vacation, and I just got back from a vacation. So I'm gonna have to buy seals now, hydraulic oil, figure out what the freaking issue is. If it's gonna be another 10 grand, this baby is getting parted out. And I'm not lying to you guys. So I guess what I'm gonna do now, since I'm so freaking frustrated, I thought I lost my phone too. It was just standing there for a minute. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get off my trailer, and I'm gonna rip this cab up after I raise the boom up. And then I'm gonna see what the issue is. But I'm ready for bed. I wanna go to bed. Why does everything always go wrong? Ugh, just my life. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys on the tripod, get this thing off my trailer, figure out what the issue is, and go from there. Dang, we have lost all the oil. I won't be lifting it up. So I'm gonna go get some wrenches and get this cab up. So I just turned the camera off. I added some hydraulic oil, got the boom up so I could get the cab up. And you know what? The line that I thought looked like it was leaking was like pretty hard to get to. You had to take all the controls and everything out to get to it. But then with second set of eyeballs, I fired it up while my dad looked, and he seen it shooting from this line, which is brand new. Who would have thought a brand new line would have been leaking? But must have been rubbing on something, and she went. So I'm sure that thing's about $150 there. But it took me about 10 minutes to remove that one. It goes from the left-hand drive motor to the pump. All the fittings were loose, but I thought it was a line all the way down here because it looked like it was pretty nasty. So thankfully, even though it is a brand new line, it's only a 10-minute job to get her back up and going. Well, not really. Still about a 2-hour job to get her back up and going because I still got to connect all the hubs and everything and whatnot. But go to Deere tomorrow and spend another $150 on that. And I gotta get my truck tires balanced tomorrow, so get that thing raring to go. On my agenda today, or yesterday, you guys will be seeing this video tomorrow. On my agenda for yesterday was to put the cab back together on this skid loader, and I'm so glad I got too busy and that didn't get done, because if I would have had to take all that back apart to get that line, I really would have been peed off. So thankfully it's just that. I'll get that tomorrow. I'll get an engine oil filter tomorrow. I'll get 20 gallon of fluids tomorrow, and spend another $500. Yay. Just love spending money. But get all that done, should have a skid loader back up and operating. So good news and bad news, I suppose. So I'm ready to call it a day here. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed before anything else goes wrong. I got my drone all greasy from trying to get some cool shots for you guys. Still learning how to fly that thing. So give me some time. I'll get better at it and hopefully get some pretty cool shots for you guys. So guess I'm gonna clean up a little bit, head on inside, take a shower, go to bed, start at her tomorrow. So I'll pick you guys up tomorrow. Next day now, and before I get any farther in this video, I need to read a Bible verse over you guys. And today it's coming out of Psalms chapter 34, verses 1 through 8. And it says, I will praise the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. I will boast in the Lord. The humble will hear and be glad. Proclaim with me the Lord's greatness. Let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to him are radiant with joy. Their faces will never be ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him, and saved him from all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and rescues them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. How happy is the man who takes refuge in him. So there's today's Bible verse for you guys. Sorry it's in the beginning of the video, it's in the middle of the video, not at the beginning of the video. Just had a lot going on last night. And yeah, I had to get my skid loader out of the middle of the road. But I ran to town this morning and tried to get a line for this thing, but Deere did not. They only had one end, so I have to go back in this evening to get the line. But I ain't got the bill yet from Deere. But the trip to town this morning was $500, so I'm sure once I go back to Deere, it's going to be another $500. But I picked up some engine oil for the engine of the skid loader, and then some transfer case fluid because I still need to replace the seal on my truck. Got some gear oil for the final drives on the skid loader. These were like $42 for a gallon, but I have not got charged for them yet. And then an engine oil filter and 20 gallon of hydraulic oil. So yeah, it was a pretty expensive morning, and it's gonna be a pretty expensive evening too. And I got a super busy rest of the day here. It's 11:30 now. I already ate my lunch. I cooked up some of that walleye that I caught. It's pretty good. So should be able to get some stuff knocked out now. And yeah, go from there. So what I need to do is I got an appointment at 3 o'clock to get my tires balanced on my truck. So I need to get the skid loader off of my trailer so I can get my trailer unhooked. I do need to go ahead and get this rear tire off since it's flat, and take it to town when I go get my tires balanced. So I think that's the first thing on the agenda here today, is to get the skid loader off the trailer, get the trailer unhooked, get the tire off the trailer, and then I'm gonna see what time it is, and if I still got a few hours, then I'm going to try to replace that seal in my transfer case. But if I only got like an hour and a half or so, then I'm gonna wait till I get back for that. But yeah, because I'm scared I'll tear into it and then not get it back together by the time my appointment comes for my balance. So, but I need my truck for tomorrow, and I need to get that seal fixed before tomorrow. So it's gonna be a late night tonight. It was a late night last night. I don't think I got to bed till like 1 o'clock. So yeah, great way to get back from vacation, ain't it? Just bam, 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 bam. So much to do, not enough time to do it all. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna set you guys on the tripod now, and I'll get this skid loader probably, I'm hoping I just set my tail down and it rolls off, hopefully near the garage over there. So set you guys on the tripod and get to work. my rear tire off, as you guys seen in the time lapse. I've checked the others. That one needs some air in it. The others seem to be good. Checked all my hubs. They all still got oil in them. But this tire was the one that air was coming out of, and I took it off, and it sounded like there was still a bunch of air in it. And I put the tire gauge on it, and it said there's still 50 PSI in this thing. So I must be a pro at plugging tires, because I got 50 PSI still in it. But I'm trying to find the, right there, nice little screw in there. It's just jammed its way so far in there that it stopped leaking. So I'm gonna go ahead, since I got it off, and take it in, just so I don't gotta worry about it. But I think I still got a couple hours left, so I'm gonna pull my truck over to the garage there, try to get this transfer case seal replaced, I hope, and make it to my appointment on time. Finally made it back home now. It's like 6 o'clock. I got the seal replaced, the transfer case seal. I have not got the oil changed yet, because I forgot to grab a funnel. So I'm gonna have to change that in a few, after I grab a funnel. But the new seal's in, so it shouldn't leak no more. And I made it to the tire place and got my tires all balanced, and they did rotate them as well. And I also hit the car wash to wash my truck. And then the tire place I went to get my tires balanced, they said that their patches for tires, they wouldn't hold up in this trailer tire. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to head to my tire guy, because my tire guy and where I got my tires balanced are two different people. So I'm gonna just have to take that into him in the morning, because I'm going hopefully to buy tractors tomorrow, so I need my trailer. So I'm just gonna put that tire back on for now, and drag my trailer into town in the morning, before I go to try to buy some tractors, and have him fix it, and then hit the road for, hit a 2.5 hour drive. So that's that. And I did also make it back to Deere, and it was like 4:45 when I got there. So just in the nick of time. They close at 5, and I got my line made here, so hopefully this one holds up. And yeah, I can get it put on there and get my skid loader back up and operating. I couldn't tell you how much this line cost. I just threw it on my account, pay for it another day. But yeah, so that's, I think, what I'm gonna do here this evening is get this line back installed. And I had to disconnect another little line in there, so I'll get it installed too. And then try to get all that hydraulic oil back out of there. And pull every single oil hub off and connect it all back together. So yeah, and then put new fluids, and yeah, there's a few hours of work left to do on that thing before it's raring to go. So I guess I am probably gonna call it a day for, well, no, I'm gonna put my trailer tire back on and then work on that line and then call it a day. So I might set you guys on the tripod while I work on my skid loader, maybe, and go from there. So just kidding about working on skid loader. Went ahead and just tarped it up because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So tarped it up since I ain't gonna be here tomorrow to work on it. And yeah, I'm too wore out today to care about it. So also got the tire on my trailer and my truck hooked up to my trailer and all ready to go tomorrow. I'm gonna stop at the tire shop and get that tire repaired before I hit the road, and then I'll hopefully make to my destination safe and sound and hopefully come back with a load. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.